Good morning, everyone. It's Wednesday morning. I'm on my first day back from my New Year's vacation. It's been awesome. I got a lot of rest. My daughter's visiting with my grandson. It's just been great. But I felt the need to come on this morning because I also, on New Year's Day, is when I launched this channel. And I have received threats from my abuser since then. And so the abuse continues. For some reason, well, this is what abusers do. They switch it around. It's all about him, you know. He continues to think that somebody wants him. It's not that at all. I don't want him ever again. I've grown too much. I've come too far to even allow those demons to come back into my life. He's been all over the world, been with all these different girls. I would never want him. He's not quality enough to come back into my life. So it's not that, bro. It's just that I've tried to give you the benefit of the doubt to come back as a man, as a decent human being. You know, maybe I gave you too much credit. You know, maybe I didn't realize that the whole thing was fake. When you gave your life to Christ, the good period we went through, you know, I thought it was real. For 4 years, you don't stay with someone for 4 years if you don't love them. You just don't. If that was 4 years of using me to help you get your business going and support you through that, because you know, when I met you, you didn't have anything. You know, you were in a down place. You had just stopped selling drugs. Let's be real. You want to be real. You want to threaten me. You want to say that you're going to tell my story. No, I'm going to tell my story. And I'm going to tell the 100% honest truth, because that's what this is about. It is about revealing my truth, my story. I'm sorry you happen to be the author of this abuse that I went through, but I will not hide it. I will not protect you anymore. And you will not threaten me. I'm not afraid of you anymore. And that is the whole point of me addressing this situation, because you continue to abuse me. You talk about fuck my dad, fuck my grandma, who are both deceased, the most important people in my life. You already had left me when I went to bury my father. I come back home and you done moved out with another woman, somebody you're not even with. You done been through how many since then? So once you can tell my story. I'm going to tell it before you do. Yes, absolutely. I was in such a distressed place because I walked into a house with you after losing everything from my divorce, not having anywhere to go, very depressed and disappointed in my marriage failing. Disappointed in a lot of things here in this place, your state, your hometown, with no one to support me, no one knowing me. And you put your mouth on me, trying to convince everyone of who you said I was. But I was none of those things. I've always been a good woman. You know, I came here to this little place trying to find my place, and it's been very, very difficult. And you've taken complete advantage of that. But it's okay. But God, He is the only one who has brought me out of this. He is the only one who has been there for me. He's the reason why I'm living today. You remember that day you choked me out? You remember that day you choked me? And I begged you to stop. And you said, nah, bitch. And you kept choking me and I pressed charges on you. God spared my life that day, son. That's what happened. And so I have to give God all the glory and honor. I don't want you. I just thought maybe you could give me a little bit of something, since I was such a good woman to you, since I supported you while you were still abusing me. The good days, the bad days, the emotional roller coaster you took me on. One day you love me, the next day you hate me. 1 week you love me, the next week you hate me. You know, 1 week you want to marry me. Remember that? Remember when you went, or we went to church on Easter, and your mom was there, my son, my daughter-in-law, my grandson, my kids, your kids, everybody was there. You gave your life to Christ, and we came home, and you were so excited. You were so happy. You were happy with me. You were happy with life. You were happy with everything. And you stopped everything before we had dinner. And you said, Mama, me and Christina getting married. Remember that? I'm so glad I didn't marry you, because you were a demon from hell. That would have had me bound even longer than I was with you. But you know what? I believed that for a moment. I really thought like, wow, you know, I've changed him. He's better now. Even your friends were saying that. When you were with me, you were a better person. Your character was better. People were asking you if you were going to marry me. Now you sit here and disown me like I'm some trash on the street, like I'm nobody. I bought some class to your life. I brought a lot to your life. Some knowledge, some wisdom. I brought the Lord to your life. So you better be careful, son. You sitting here trying to put your mouth on me, threatening me that you're going to put out my suicide videos. You don't have to put them out. Everybody knows that what I went through with you took me through suicidal thoughts. I was in a very bad place. I'm not the only one. Remember when your girlfriend, April, took me to court? Remember, from a whole made up story that you gave her, like I was stalking her, I was following her. I never knew that girl until she came to my damn door, knocking on the door, because she saw the message that you had texted me the night before, telling me you still love me. She showed up at my door on that. She was very upset about it, and then went to the sheriff's office and tried to press charges on me for stalking. It was all a lie from hell. So when we go to court, on my birthday, how about that? It ended up being on my birthday. I knew God was going to take control of it then, okay? And we get there, all the paperwork she came with, even stuff saying she had to call the suicide hotline because she was having suicidal thoughts. She tried to blame it on me. Why me? I never knew where y'all lived, where she worked, nothing about that woman. Not her phone number, not her, all the things she talking about, email. But guess what? The judge looked at all that paperwork. You talk about crazy. This witch, you call me a witch, this witch came with all this paperwork of made up stuff, but not one phone number of mine, not one email address of mine, not one picture of me, not one nothing. And it was thrown out of court because it was all a lie that you made up to her to make her think I still wanted you. That's how deep this abuse is. So you go ahead. I'm going to expose you for who you really are, because it's not about me. I've never been a mean, nasty person. I've never been in a situation like this in my life. But you know what? I thank God for it, because it's about to set a huge platform for me. I'm not only going to speak out against you, I'm going to speak up for other women who are going through this same type of manipulation and continued abuse by people like you. But you deep, bro. I never met nobody that ever would go to the extent that you have to continue abusing me. Never say sorry, knowing all the things I went through with you, knowing how I supported you and was there for you and your children. I was there with your children all through high school, did everything, Christmases, birthdays, picking them up, traveling to get them, all kinds of stuff. And you sit here and you dog me? Why? Does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel better that you feel you can do that to me? No, I'm not that kind. I was very passive when I was with you. I let a lot of things slide, DJ. I really did. I let a lot of things slide. I didn't say anything about. I sat there and I let you just abuse me. I shut up. I didn't tell my family. I didn't tell your friends. I didn't tell anybody. I let you turn people against me, your family, your mom. You try to turn everybody against me. People that I helped while I was with you. People that I loved and thought cared about me while I was with you. But you know what? What you won't do is sit here and badger my name. I don't need you to tell my story. I'll tell my story my damn self. And I thank God that I made it through those suicidal thoughts. When I was down and out and you were videotaping me and I was sitting there crying my eyes out, trying to find some consolation from you. But no, what did you say? Kill yourself, bitch. Kill yourself, bitch. That's what you used to say to me over and over again. And you know what? My life is so worth living, especially because of you. You taught me so much. You taught me so much about me, the strength that I have, who I am as a woman, how I can overcome all kind of obstacles. You came in through a lot in my life. You were sent by the enemy to come and stop me from being my best self, to stop me from my calling and purpose in life. And you know exactly what that was. You always did. You prayed on it. But you know what? You can play with me, but you cannot play with God. All that praying I did with you, for you, all of the laying on the hands. Remember all the times you used to ask me to pray for you, touch your head, because you used to have migraine headaches. Now you got what? You called me and said you got what? You said you give in. You said I won. No, I didn't win. This isn't anything about winning. This is everything about healing and awareness. That's all this is about. I wanted this to be a short video, but I knew it wouldn't, because nobody can expose me for anything. That's why I have to come out and talk about this, because people will try and use stuff against you. People you loved at one time, people you helped at one time, will try and turn a situation to make it look like you were the bad person. But I was never a bad person. I've always been a good person all of my life. And anybody that knows me or has taken time to get to know me will know that about me. I'm an abused woman by you. And guess what? It's levels to this shit. Because when I was in my 22-year relationship, I've done all long term. I don't do temporary shit. And most people that I've dealt with, anybody I've dealt with in my life, still loves and respects me just because I'm that kind of woman. So if you think you can dog me, talk about me and all that, no, you really can't. You really can't. Because I tell the truth about myself. I don't have secrets and skeletons like you do. You're a rapist. I know you are. You raped me and you raped other girls too. You were abusing before I came along. So you sitting here trying to act like I'm the bad person? No, bro, it's not me. It's you. You've been an abuser. You told me about how you threw your mama because she said you were smoking crack. You done put your hands on your sister. You've been an abuser. You can't hurt me. You can't tell lies on me. Everybody knows who you are. They're just afraid to say something about it. But I'm not. See, I'm not from your little town. You can't bully me and run me away. You can't shut me up with your threats. No more, sir. No more can you do that to me. Absolutely not. So guess what? When I post this video, I expect more threats. It's okay. You'll never come back and give me the apology that I want and deserve. That's what I've been waiting for all these years, thinking that you would at some point do that, knowing what I did for you, knowing how I care for you. You don't have to love me back. You didn't ever have to love me. But what I gave you, it was enough to just be a nice person to me. That's all I've ever asked, is for a little bit of respect. So you can move on. You can marry who the fuck you want. I don't give a damn, nigga. You too needy and leechy for me. I don't never want to take care of no big ass man, no boy no more. I don't ever want to do that. Nope. You too much for me, too much of a job. So I wish her the best, the absolute best. Because didn't you just text me like a couple weekends ago asking me, was I up at 1 o'clock in the morning? No, sir. Not for you, I'm not. Never. So you act like and you twist it around like I want you. You haven't stopped reaching out to me or threatening me or saying all this stuff to me that makes me emotional. Yeah, you got a whole lot of voicemails. Hell yeah! And them voicemails is deep. I'm going to tell you. So when you go ahead and you want to post them, I don't give a damn. It's some real shit. It's some real truth. That's what it is. And it has continued because I am emotionally and mentally traumatized by what you did to me. I thought I was okay. Absolutely. I mean, I'm a good person. I'm thriving in life. But what you did up here, I'm just baffled that anybody would ever want to hurt me to that extent. Nobody's ever wanted to hurt me to the extent that you have. To spit in my face, to say fuck my grandma and my dad, like you are sick. But you know what? Karma is a bitch. You reap what you sow, bro. And I promise you, your day is coming. You told me you got high blood pressure, like I'm supposed to feel sorry for that. I got mental trauma. I got PTSD from you, bro. And you talking about high blood pressure. You ought to. All the hell you done caused in everybody's damn life. You're a trip. You're a trip. So you know what? It's okay. Reveal the videos of you telling me kill yourself, bitch. That's going to show everybody what a wonderful human being you are. You talking about you got big business, you big time, you this, you that. Who gives a damn how many cars you can clean? I don't give a daggone about that, because your character is what really speaks for you. And you know what? It's just a matter of time before a demon is his own demise. So you keep coming at me. You keep threatening me. You keep talking about me. You keep talking shit to me. It's okay. It's okay. You're building that ladder for me to climb higher. That's all you're doing. So, hey, y'all, be ready that when you want to confront your truths, when you want to start talking about this abuse, when you start going through your healing process, be ready. Be ready for the exposure. Be ready for the threats, because they're going to come, because the demons don't like to be exposed. But see, it's not me exposing them. God's going to expose them either way, whether I tell my story or not. So this is my healing process, and I hope this video encourage you. Listen, I got strength now from this. I got a lot of strength from this situation. It has built me up. It has given me courage that I didn't have when I was in that abusive relationship. I would never let anybody come here and come back into my life or come to my life and call me out of my name or abuse me emotionally in any way. Just like you said, you don't love nobody. You don't even love yourself. You can't love anybody if you don't love yourself. And so I feel sorry for you. And what God has taught me is to pray for my enemies. I'm going to pray for healing for you. And I hope maybe this video and in my YouTube channel as you watch it, because you will be, gives you some awareness, maybe, and some accountability. And maybe God will check you through it. Who knows? I don't know. But guess what? It's a bigger purpose than you. This is not just about you. This is for all these women who have not had the courage to step up and speak their truth. But I hope that I give you the courage to do so, because I'm not backing down. The more he comes at me, the more I'm going to come back. I'm coming back fighting. And guess what? A different kind of way. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm here at work. Can't wait to get started. Going in here to sell some cars. So y'all come check us out. Hey, love you. Have a great day, guys. Peace.